Amanda, Amanda,
FIFA, EFF, FIFA.
Viva, EFF, Viva. Down with unemployment, down.
Down with unemployment, down.
We want our land now.
We want our land now. We demand jobs now.
We demand jobs now. Amanda.
Thank you very much. Kalabua, our
Deputy President and our SG,
Secretary General, our National Chairperson,
our TSG, our Treasurer,
our Provincial Chair, together with
the Provincial Secretary and Provincial leaders,
and the regional leaders and deployees
of the National Command Team.
We also welcome the leadership of the mine.
They are here with the CEO to come and receive
the memorandum. We
first want to tell the CEO that you made a terrible mistake
by sending the EFF
when the EFF was coming to you
peacefully. You must learn
as capital that the people are not the enemy.
At all times, when people want to see you,
you must have an open door policy.
Welcome your people,
listen to your people. You are not dealing with people who are not normal.
These are the most reasonable people
who have tolerated your nonsense for many years.
But they've never done anything to you.
Because they've always hoped
that you'll come back to your senses and one day do
what is right. Our people are still hopeful.
That is why they are coming here today peacefully.
Because they hope that one day
this mine will be one of their assets.
They too will feel that this belongs to us.
You make a second mistake, maybe that one is not you.
You want to bring police on the track
of the EFF.
There is no policeman who will jump on this track. Because this track
is not a track of criminals.
Commander, here are the lawmakers here.
Here is the third political party in South Africa here.
And therefore,
we don't need any monitoring by any policeman.
We know what is right
and what is wrong. And we are always on the right.
Because the right is where the masses of our people are.
So there is no policeman
with so many rubber bullets. Email mahala shem.
Hauna muthu loyi wano to muthunya ka rubber bullet.
Hauna rotaiti leva madi ya batho ba rona.
O ka se aje today.
Rota ma o sa thunya le bullet e one.
Because you are not dealing with thugs here. You are dealing with
angry youth that says we want jobs
and we demand those jobs now.
And if demanding a job is a crime, you can shoot us now,
but you will not kill all of us.
We are here on behalf of thousands and thousands
of young people in South Africa who are going hungry,
who are unemployed, despite the fact that
they went to school. They come back to alcohol
and drugs because there is nothing to do in our community.
Now, CEO,
before I go deep on you, let me also compliment you.
You are running
a solid machine. This place is clean,
well maintained, professionally run.
Safety and security of our people taken into consideration
when you enter.
It's very rare that you can go into a mine and you can separate
what is happening where. So this that you are doing here,
we want you to take it beyond
this fence of the mine. Because your road here
proper and solid. But just after the robot, it's potholes all over. Yet there is a mine here. Why should the mine wait for the council to do the road? Because this mine must come to a conclusion that this council is corrupt to the core. It will never help our people. CEO, you are in mining and you have been for too long. You know that all cities in South Africa, they were built by the mines. There is no Johannesburg that came from heaven. Johannesburg came from the discovery of gold and the establishment of the mines in Johannesburg. So why is this mine not building a proper town that shows here that there is a mine? Why are you not building your workers' houses? Why are you not putting water and electricity? Why are you not putting 24-hour clinic and the high school they spoke about? Why are you not putting the primary school? Why are you not giving this youth from JTG a priority when jobs are available? Please be a different CEO. Leave the lasting legacy. Let the people who are in Johannesburg and Cape Town come back here at home and work here because you have invested in building a proper city. Khartoum must be known everywhere in the world because the mine is working with communities. This mine has got capacity to do everything we've asked you. Today, all mines in South Africa are not doing what a mine must do. Every city, once it discovers a mineral, it must celebrate because they know they are now going to be developed into a better place. There are two things that develops a city to be a better city. It's minerals and natural resources. What makes Durban is the sea. What makes Cape Town is the sea and the mountains. When people say we're tourists, they want to see nature, and therefore they pay money. Where you don't have nature, there will be mineral resources. Those minerals must not be stolen by the Minel family, by the Oppenheimer family, and through this Session Airport, take our minerals, raw as they are, go and develop other countries. Comrades, it's very painful that South Africa is one of the biggest buyers of Mercedes-Benz, BMW, all the German machines. But if you bump into a pothole and you damage your Mac wheel, you're going to have to wait for 3 weeks because a Mac wheel must come from Germany. Why? The Germans will not allow the manufacturing of Mac wheels here or any other part because Germans will be unemployed. So it is those Mac wheels that creates jobs in Germany. Therefore, anyone who takes iron ore, raw as it is, and takes it out without processing it in South Africa creates unemployment. It must be produced here, and then just across the road, there must be a factory to process it. When it is a finished product, there must be a railway lane that is ready to take a finished product to China. Not a raw material to China and a finished product to South Africa. Only a government that is not scared of Anglo-American can stop that nonsense. Because the minerals of South Africa have been stolen for many years by Anglo-American. Before 1994, Anglo-American was one of the owners exclusively of the mineral resources of South Africa. Therefore, we must make sure that we don't create artificial ownership by the state. We want the real ownership, both in terms of legislation and control of the mines. This CEO must be employed by government so that he reports honestly how many tons have they produced. Now they don't tell us the real truth. They produce 40 tons and then they say they produce 15. They pay tax on 15 and then the rest leave South Africa underground. South Africa is not poor. We are rich with our minerals. Our minerals are being stolen. The workers are paid peanuts. These workers must be paid proper salaries. Everyone who says, I work in the mine, we must envy that person, because that person will be one of the successful community members. Today, when a person says, I'm working in the mine, kishem. What's about grass na lepasa? It's very machonisa. That's our life in the mines. Because you are earning nothing. Also, we want your safety to be guaranteed, because you work in a very high-risk environment. And therefore, when you come here, you come fit and proper, because they test you, these people. They take you. Then they make you sick. After being sick, they send you home. They say you are no longer fit and proper. But when you employed me, I was healthy. You made me sick. You must pay me for making me sick. You can't just send a sick person to the village empty-handed. We want this mine to pay your workers properly. If they get sick at work, they must be paid properly. Their children must be taken to school. These mine workers must have pension funds, must have medical aids, must have overtime. No worker in the mine must earn less than 12,500 per month. That is the lowest pay they must pay to our workers. Because these people are making this economy to be what it is. Without these workers, we are nothing. Therefore, they must be shown respect. We want to work with a mine, because the reality is that there is no municipality. Barging Hamahara municipality. There is no such a thing. Those criminals of the ANC, so bao abile harisana taba le bona. Mine wa rena wo ke municipality wa rena. Mine make, I don't know why you make enemies with communities. Stop listening to this trust of criminals. Hey, what trust, community trust, we are doing this. They are pocketing the money for themselves. Stop listening to those criminals. Go and do it yourself. Why do you need a go in between? Go yourself and identify the land and build a clinic. When you applied CEO for a license, you committed certain social responsibilities. Why should those social responsibilities be discharged by ANC-connected criminals in the name of the trust? Employ a person directly in the mine who will be responsible for social investment in communities. Identify a land, build a clinic, employ people there, put ambulances there, put state-of-the-art equipment in that clinic, so that a person in Toronto, when they are sick, but there is a clinic in Hamahara. They are the only ones with a machine which can diagnose this problem. So that people travel all over coming here because you've got the best clinic. Why do you have the best clinic? Because we've got the biggest mine. That's why we've got the best everything. Let our townships, let our very angry to come and fight. But when I entered, I said, these people know what they are doing. Let them transfer this into the community. Then we are friends. No one is fighting anyone. Because I can tell you now, CEO, if you have been to Marikana, there is nothing like this. She comes from there. She was there when the people were killed. Come and stand here, Mama. She was there when those people were killed in Marikana. They are the women who went to stand in front of the police and said to them, shoot us instead of shooting our men. They defended their husbands. Marikana. Kimamson name, she's in parliament. We took her from Marikana straight into parliament. Policeman, this is a hero of our struggle. Yeah. CEO, when you enter Marikana from that small torpy, entering it, it smells a rot from a distance. It smells of a people who can't even invest in their own assets. You have demonstrated through what you have done with this asset that we can do the best in the squatter camps there. There are not too many. Just give them water. I passed there, huge pipe of water coming into the mine. They don't need that size. They need the smaller size of that one, so that it takes a detour, drop into the squatter camps there, and proceed to the mine. Because we are one community. You require no municipality's permission. You must tell them, these people, when they go angry one day, they will not come to you. The closest asset is our asset. We have to look after them so that they can look after this asset. You require no municipal permission to do that. If they block you because you like court, take them to court. The same way you took us to court. Comrades, I want to thank you. I want to salute you. You are not doing it for yourself. You are doing it for all the youth of South Africa. You stood up and said, there is no rain in the struggle. There is a struggle in the rain. And therefore, whether it's raining or not raining, we are going to register our demands. And you led from the front. You did that through discipline. Comrades, the youth of South Africa, do not give up. That's what you are saying to the youth of South Africa. Inside the rain, with the cold weather, marching straight to the mine and saying to the mine, we are not happy with what you are doing. The youth of this country has become a laughing stock of the world. When they look at us, where are the highest drug addicts? South Africa. Where are the highest alcohol addicts? South Africa. Where are the highest unemployed? So we are known for wrong things, including rape and murder, because we have no activity. How can you rape when you are waking? When they say to you, let's hide in this tree, she's going to come this way. Hey, my bus is leaving at 6 o'clock to the job. I don't have time for nonsense. I'm going to work tomorrow. Let's go and smoke nyaupe. Hey, I would like to do that, man. Mara, I've got assignment. I'm in university. Where not? University, where did you get the money? The mine gave me the bursary to go to school. And therefore, I don't want to lose my bursary. I won't take nyaupe. I want to pass. The bursary chakamo mining. These guys are the relatives. Where bursaries are given to relatives of management. Or someone must have sex with someone in the mine before they get a job or before they get a bursary. We don't want that nonsense. Let everybody in this mine be employed according to their qualification. Not because they've got relatives, not because they are sleeping with someone in the management. This youth also does business. They are businessmen here and women. There are many jobs that can be given to small business here and make sure that they employ 1 or 2 people. That's how you defeat unemployment. You defeat unemployment through the empowerment of small business that is going to hire 3, 4 people. Before we know it, majority of our people are working through the empowerment of small business. EFF members who are in business, make no apology. Do business, but be honest. Do not do a corrupt business. Do not seek favors with management. Do your job in the morning, go home and sleep at night. Do not go and dine with the CEO and the leaders of mines. Before you know it, they've corrupted you. Her leadership you can't talk because your mouth is full of Zimbas that were given to you by the municipality. So, comrade, please, when you go back home, make sure you maintain discipline. Make sure you don't surrender to agent provocateurs because there are many amongst us. Let's not be scared. Always look after the female fighters. When we arrive home at night, if we're staying far, please make sure the females are delivered first. Before you make a U-turn, make sure there is a light, she's inside, and you leave her. Why do you do that? Because you love yourself. And because you love yourself, you love your females. Because you are a strong man, that's why you joined the EFF. You will never see a female as a threat to you or as weaker than you. You will see her as an equal partner, board of all of you.